What's good, YouTube? Just got home from the gym. I ain't made a video in a while, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to get one done. I had a busy night, busy day. My YouTube channel has been doing very well, so I'm excited about that. My bad. Trying to get this phone kind of set up. Yeah, like I said, my YouTube channel been doing pretty good, man. I've been getting a lot of viewers, a lot of hours watched, a lot of comments, a lot of questions. So anybody that has subscribed or has been left a comment, I do appreciate it. If you're watching this right now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to help the channel stay in the algorithm and continue to help people. Like anytime I get a comment, anything like that, I'm always gonna answer it. So a lot of the comments I have been getting is about usually like money related. When is the money gonna start coming? When is, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to make a video about it. So basically, I'm gonna say it like this, and I mean this with good intention, of course. So if you haven't hit your year mark, right, and you starting out with a starter company in the sense where it's like, okay, we're gonna send you to school, we're gonna get you a CDL, you're gonna have to work for us X amount of time to pay this money back. During this period of time, your main focus, and I understand it's gonna be hard, it's easier said than done, but your main focus should be on gaining all the experience that you can gain, right? Staying safe as you can stay, safe as possible, and just getting the full experience of this, right? Really taking into consideration, is this something I can see myself doing 10 years, 20 years, if that's something that you really, you know what I'm saying? But you should at least be shooting for 10 years. Because with anything, holding for the long term, that's how you got to think about it. So this first year of you coming in, usually any school is going to tell you got to stay with us for at least a year to basically repay back the schooling money or whatever. Now, during this period of time, like I just said, that should be the main focus. I'm gaining my experience. I'm trying to stay as safe as possible. I ain't trying to get in no fender benders, no hitting no other trailers on the yard. I'm still getting out and look every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to stay focused. And then on top of that, just taking it all in, right? And during this process of you repaying this money back by using your service and your new skill set that you just got through going through this company, your main focus is this for me? Can I do this? Can I see myself doing this for the long term? Because if not, you got plenty of time to now, I'm about to pivot and switch my career. This ain't the career for me, right? So the money-wise, let's just think about it. If you're starting out in any apprenticeship type of program, you're not going to make that much money. So the focus can't be money. It has to be bigger than that. Because there's so many opportunities and so many lanes within this trucking atmosphere, right? In this trucking industry. Because you can go to logistics. You don't have to stay behind the wheel. If you enjoy behind the wheel, then that's what you do. Now you can see yourself maybe possibly owning your own, owning, operating, maybe a fleet down the line, however it go, whatever your dreams and your aspirations are, that should be the focus. You don't have to stay just dry van. You got reefer, you got hazmat, you got tankers. So during this year of time of getting your experience, that's what you should be focused on. How can I further myself? I'm not just trying to stay in one spot. So my focus should be, I'm going to get my hazmat while I'm doing this. I can take an ELDT class while all this downtime I got when I'm waiting for them to load me. You could be taking this ELDT class online, like $80. Or if your company provides it, take it through the company. The company I'm at, I got it through them. Now I got my hazmat. They have hazmat at Swift. Right? Now, hold on. Now I'm thinking I can go get my tanker. That's what now you got to think about it. Specialize. That's where usually you're going to get more opportunity, more income possibilities, right? So if you just worried about, I ain't making no money yet, you just started, you 1 year in. And a lot of people, I'm seeing comments, people, I just got my CDL this month. When you think the money going to start rolling in? Like, dude, it's probably not gonna start rolling in until at least you get the time and the experience. Because if I am this company, right, and I'm putting this number out, hey, we paying $2,500 a week, $1,500 a week, 15 to 18, 19. I want the best drivers. I don't want the new guy that's still gonna be messing my trailers up, steady hitting stuff. I don't want the new guy. He only went on the road for two trips. He ain't even went around the country. He ain't saw nothing. So I'm not gonna give this guy. I'm gonna give the guy that got the experience. And then I see he can hold a job. He has stayed at this company for this long, right? You just job hopping and job bouncing. That's not a good look. You got to stay down. You got to stay committed to something. And the money is not gonna be the motivator. Honestly speaking, you have to have a plan. You got to have a goal that you're reaching towards to be able to actually get to the point that you're trying to get to. Okay? So if you're not focused on down the road with anything, any investment that you make, you need to be thinking about it. If it's a good investment, right? This investment is for me. I see the potential in this. I need to hold it at least 10 years. That's with anything. Real estate. You ain't gonna just buy no property unless you're doing buy and flip. All right, you buy a property, you want to hold it for the long term, right? I get gold. I'm not just gonna buy some gold and then it go up $2 and I'm selling out. No, I'm gonna hold it because it shows that within time, that's when the price is gonna go up. So it's with anything. Same thing with this. This is an investment. You took those 6 to 7, probably 8 weeks to learn this, right? You took 8 weeks to learn how to drive a truck. You left your family. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is a real investment. You go on 3 weeks at a time, 2 weeks at a time. You're getting 2-3 days at home. Don't do it for the short term. And then throughout this process, you like, okay, you seeing the earning potential that people are saying, oh, I make this much, I make that much. You got to kind of block out the noise. But at the same time, you can see the potential. Okay, well, this guy, he said it took him, he been in here 7 years and he got X, Y, and Z. Okay. All right, he got this license and this license. He said he's earning this much. Okay, and then you go into the truck stops. Ask people, talk to people. It's okay, man. 9 times out of 10, somebody will tell you, oh, yeah, this company, we make this. All right, okay, cool. Right? And especially if you a Swift or a Prime driver, like everybody know that you done a new. Or Rail, right? Them like the main company. You see them, you know they new. Get out their way. Or go around them, especially if it's Rail. Shout out to the Rail drivers on this planet. But yeah, like you gonna with anything, man, it takes time. It takes time. It takes dedication, and then you got to really be focused on holding for the long term. Because if you get in this and you're like, man, I can't do this. You crying already about the money. Just imagine what they was going through when they first like. When it was like 25 cents a mile, 10 cents a mile, like, think about that. When you complain about what you complain about, think about that. If somebody that's in this industry right now, that, man, when I came in, we was making pennies on the dot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to chill, man. Stay down, keep firing, keep grinding. And I guarantee you, if you get through your first year, that's like the whether or not you're going to make it or not. You can get through that year, you're good. Right? I just hit my year. And I said this in the previous video. So I started with Swift. I got an opportunity to get something else. I didn't just stay idle. I was looking for other things and stuff like that, but I wasn't just trying to job hop. I wasn't going to leave this over the road, you understand what I'm saying, to go to another over the road because they paying 10 more cents a mile. No, I'm going to stay here because at the end of the day, I know what to expect. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not hopping. Oh, it's a local position that's right up the street from my house. Okay, yeah. Let me see what's going on. And they not asking for the same amount that the other companies are asking about. And then they earn the potential was probably 2 or 3 times what I'm making there. Oh yeah, let me try that. That makes sense. And I'm doing something completely different. It makes sense. But I'm not hopping. I'm not chasing the next big thing. And now I'm here. And guess what? Once you get this one, they're sending new stuff. Now your Indeed popping up, ZipRecruiter, all that. It's popping up with new stuff. I'm not just hopping on every single thing that I see. No, I'm staying here. I'm gonna get out. Now I'm gonna get my rest of my experience through them. Cause I'm satisfied. Now it's up to me if I do right by the money. right? So that got to be the thought process. It can't be money, money, money. Yes, money is important. We need money, but at the same time, you're starting your career. It's not a job. You're starting a career. And there's several different lanes that you can get into. So you got the refrigerator. So you're gonna be delivering to all the food service industries, right? You got dedicated. You got regional. It's so many different lanes that you can get into. Flatbed, tanker, hazmat, even like the fuel people. Like, bro, it's so many lanes within this ecosystem of trucking, within this industry. So just imagine the potential that you have, right? And then this is the difference. It's not no brick and mortar type of, like, you can literally own your own vehicle and still do all of that. Lease onto this company, okay, and so the potential is like through the roof of what you actually can go do, but it's up to you whether or not you're gonna be able to have the fortitude and dedication to, all right, I'm sticking with this. I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. I don't care. I know times gonna get rough. I'm gonna wake up some days I ain't gonna want to do it. I know some days gonna be better than others. Some moments I'm gonna have moments in time where I'm getting upset. Things happen, right? So at the end of the day, let's focus on the. And I can't actually. I'm gonna say that. Okay, let's focus on the potential, right, instead of the problems. Right now we focusing on the problem. The problem is, man, this ain't a lot of money. Man, 700, 800 people. I'm telling you, and depending on your situation, I know some people that leverage that little $700. Even myself, like when I left Swift, I had some money. I wasn't like just couldn't pay nothing. No, I was still able to pay my bills. And my wife, she also makes good money, so it was like my situation is different than other people. But I still left with some money. I turned their truck in. I flew myself home. I didn't. I'm gonna get close enough to home. No, I'm done today. You know what I'm saying? Like when I left, I'm done right now at this moment. Okay, thanks guys. Yeah, I just got this. Yep, I don't even want to. Actually, nope. I'm not even taking that way. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and fly home and go kick it with my peoples because I was actually I was in Kansas City when I left, and they got anybody that know about Swift, they got a terminal down there in Edwardsville. And my grandmother and all, like my cousins and aunts and stuff, they live down there. So I'm like, I'm about to go kick it with them, and I'll holler at y'all. It's been real. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, and I turned their truck in, cleaned it out and everything, so they don't have to say nothing to me. But I had my own money to go do that. Right? So if and a lot of, I'm telling you, it's kind of messed up. It's kind of a lot of ways that you can save some money. Like I wasn't eating at every truck stop. I wasn't I was kind of real focused, man, and you gotta have that real hyper focus where you can actually just lock in on one task. I'm doing this, and nothing's finna get in my way. And I did that, man. I'm telling you, I went down there. I had no quit in me. It wasn't this ain't finna work. The only thing I had in my brain is this is about to work. This is it. This is what we about to do. I saw the potential in it. And a year from last year, life is different. You know what I'm saying? Like life is getting, like, don't get me wrong. The journey is still, you know what I'm saying? I still got like a long way to go. But I'm able to start, I'm seeing a difference, right? So the momentum that I'm getting now, it's starting to, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what you got to be focused on. This is just a small step. This is a small step. You taking that leap of faith to like, all right, you know, I can do this. And then you pass. I know for a fact, I saw a guy fail. I saw like 3 guys fail trying to get their CDL. Right? Went up to the DMV 3 times. They had to send him on. He still owes some money. I ain't talked to him. I ain't get his number and all that, but they like, yeah, he still owe. So you succeeded when somebody else failed, even though you're not trying to compare yourself to nobody else, but you succeeded at something that other people failed in. You had the fortitude to study, get the pre-trip, all them, not crack, bent, and broke, and all that. You know what I'm saying? You done went through all that. You went down there 3 weeks. You done rolled around with somebody that you don't know what the hell. You don't even know them. You got to sit in the truck with them, listen to their jokes and farting, and you know what I'm saying? It's like you had to go through that. So why give up now? Because you ain't getting the money. You knew you wasn't gonna get the money when you came in. They tell you what you're gonna make. They ain't like lying to you. They tell you what you're gonna make. So you gotta go ahead, always shoot for the low end. Don't ever shoot for the high end. You can make up to, you're not gonna ever make up to. If they got up to, trust me, whatever number that they say up to, you're not making that up to. So just shoot for the lower aspect. Okay, if they say I can make this, I'm gonna shoot for half of that. Now that's my expectation. It's half of that. So if I exceed that, then I just make it, you know what I'm saying, make it even better. But I'm not gonna shoot to the number they have up to. You can make up to 200,000. You like, bet. Okay, I'm sure I can make up to 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be the thought process. It shouldn't be whatever they're saying, because that's gonna usually give you some false hope that you're not gonna get, and then you're gonna be upset that you're not getting that. So you went through all of that, like I say, riding with the trainer, doing all this training on the yard, standing out there. And me, I went when it was kind of right at the end, towards the end. It was this time, so like the weather was okay. I had to go through the whole winter, the New Year. I spent my birthday in the truck by myself. You think I'm about to give up now? I mean, I came home one time, like on. I'm gonna tell the story real quick before I end the video. But I came home one time, like unexpectedly or whatever, right? It could have been. I can't remember if it was unexpected or not. But I remember I came home, right, and my second to youngest child, right. So I came through the door, and you know, you see your kids every day, right? It's a different kind of hug. You know what I'm saying? They used to seeing you. Hey, daddy, what's up? Yeah, You know what I'm saying? Like, so I came home this time, and I swear she did not let me go. I'm like, it was like a long hug, and I'm like, damn. And in my mind, I'm not really thinking too much of it. Yeah, I missed him as well, but it was like I wasn't thinking like that. I was just like, hey, I'm happy to see him. And she did not let me go. And I looked down, she was crying and everything. And I'm just like, that was like the spark. I'm like, damn. So I'm putting them through this. I'm putting them through, because I got young kids, right? You know what I'm saying? And my oldest is a teenager. But the point I'm making is it can't be no quit. Forget the money. I ain't making enough money. I'm out of here. But when y'all said the money gonna roll in, don't worry about that. Worry about the vision that you had when you told your family, you told your friend, that motivation that you had when you went and told everybody, I'm about to do this. Hey, y'all, I'm going to do this. And some people was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Anyway, y'all saw the game, you know what I'm saying? When everybody else probably was like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. And you was like super motivated about it. I'm about to go get my CDL, y'all. Okay. What are we eating tonight? You know what I'm saying? When the excitement wasn't there for everybody else, but you had the excitement in you. You saw that you can do it. You believe that you can go do it. And I'm not saying it like it's like you a doctor or anything like that, but it's just a goal that you set in your mind that you said you was about to go achieve. And you achieved it. Now you're doing it. You're in it. Keep that same excitement. And sometimes you're not going to have it. And like I say, motivation, I didn't say it, but motivation is not going to always be there. It's kind of got to be disciplined. So if you discipline to your plan, you come in with a plan. Like, okay, I'm going to do this for this long. All right. Yep. And you kind of set your plan, whatever your plan may be. Your plan may be just, I want to work for this company right here. This is the go-to company. I don't know what company that may be. Let's just say Walmart. Because them Walmart drivers, they walk with a little pep in they step. Like, they better than everybody on the yard. Shout out to the Walmart driver. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I done ran across a couple of y'all. And they look at you like, you know what I'm saying? They got their uniform on. I don't got to wear no uniform. You know what I'm saying? But the Walmart drivers, I don't know how much they making, but they look like yeah, we getting to it. So maybe that's the company that you've been, all right, that's my dream company. I'm working for them. You know what I'm saying? Or, man, I want to start my own fleet. Whatever your dream may be, whatever your goal may be coming into this, keep that in mind when you're going through that, when you get that check, and you be like, y'all sure y'all took I think y'all left me the taxes, and y'all got you know what I'm saying? Like, no, so this correct? This how much okay. All right, well, let's go and put that in the account. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of keep that, you know, like that ain't nothing about to break my spirit type of mentality, because it's gonna be hard and you're gonna have to really sacrifice uh, really everything. Everything got to get kind of put on the back burner, because one thing you don't want to do is be out there on that road crying. I couldn't even, man. I look over, I see somebody crying, I might call the police on you, man. I ain't gonna like, hey, dude, you need to pull over, man. Get this, yep, truck number. I might have to, because at the end of the day, ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? Pull over, man. So you don't want to be out there on that road, depressed and crying and just miserable, because you're not achieving what you thought you was gonna once achieve. And then if you get into that point, man, it's so many career opportunities. If you can go do this, that means you can go do something else. Don't be scared to pivot. If this ain't for you, it's okay. And you can still succeed at something else. So that was just the message I wanted to give out, because I've been seeing these comments. I've been seeing it around. So just a little summary, man. Don't worry about the money. Worry about the potential. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the problems. Worry about the potential. You can get it. You will get it. The money will come. And when the money does come, do right by the money. If you do right by your money gonna do right by you, man. So that's it, man. Jay Beezy, man, making it look easy, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate, like I say, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Let my videos continue to get in the algorithm. So if y'all learning anything, or you got any type of comment, got any type of questions, man, I'm always answering the questions and fairly quick too. You know what I'm saying? I do drive for a living, so I'm not checking my phone and all that. But anytime I get some downtime, I'm looking and seeing what's going on. I'm paying attention to my watch hours. So anybody that's watching all the way through, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that's liking the video, I appreciate y'all. Love. Peace.